Well, guys, let's talk about James Gunn's Superman. Now, this Superman movie, it is now crossed over 500 million. To be more specific here, it's crossed 510 million. No, it has not broken even. And I'm not exactly sure if it will. If we actually look here, the first weekend, it was a like a 58% drop, then a 63% drop. And we actually have to see what happens from there. It's been dropping in like 63% now. But James Gunn has confirmed he's writing a sequel to this Superman. And I do believe it's going to happen. Now, we were all waiting for a sequel to Man of Steel with Henry Cavill. That never happened. But James Gunn, he is the head of DC now. And I do believe that a sequel is going to happen. Even though I didn't like this Superman movie, there's still a lot of people that did like it. Mm-hmm. So are you surprised that he's writing a sequel for this?
Yes and no, because the recent one, there's people don't like it. I'm okay with it, but I'm not excited. And since he's going to make another one, a sequel, I'm not sure if I'm really excited.
Yeah. We need Superman to be super. That was my only problem with this movie, is that Superman was not super. I mean, the acting was fine. The acting was good, actually. Mr. Terrific was great. Guy Gardner was great. But Superman wasn't super. If he makes a sequel, Superman has to be super.
Yes. And I really don't know how they are going to do that. Since we are watching Superman and Lois, the TV show, and it just reminds me where the recent movie show, like in the TV show where the Lex Luthor in the parallel universe, he has he can beat up Superman.
Yeah, because he has all the technology and stuff like that. But Lex Luthor he's like that in the comics too. And this is a different version of Lex Luthor that we've seen so far. We haven't seen the whole show. We only going into episode 3. But I like what we've seen so far.
Yeah, but in this movie, it seems like it's the same thing where Lex Luthor uses technology.
Yeah, remember they're picking from the comic books, so they got that right.
Yes, but I'm just saying that Superman needs to upgrade himself or something, because he
needs to not make Superman just that scene where he was just sitting inside Lois's apartment while the Justice Gang was out there fighting. That can't happen.
No, and I also think that this recent movie, it seems like Superman beat up a lot, and it just doesn't interest me.
Yeah, we need to see Superman get wins by himself.
Yes.
Without the dog, without the Justice Gang. And I don't know what villain are they actually going to have in the next one. Yeah, I'm assuming Lex Luthor may pop up, even though he's actually in Belle Reve now.
I always think Lex Luthor is the main villain, but Superman just kept him there, maybe because in Smallville they were good friends.
Yeah, but that's not the same though. That's way different than
Oh, that's true.
In the comic books and everything, they weren't friends or anything like that. That was only made up for Smallville. But I'm wondering what the next villain is going to be. Could we actually get Darkseid this time, or are they going to go back with like General Zod again? Because it really doesn't tell. He's only been Superman for like 3 years now. And I don't recall if he's already in this version of Superman. Has he already fought General Zod? Not really sure. But there's other villains they can actually bring in, like Brainiac also as well. I mean, some new iterations that we haven't seen in movies.
Yeah, but I think I just like Lex Luthor and General Zod.
Well, yeah, they're the two most famous ones. But I'm curious, James Gunn, I'm pretty sure, is going to make his own Batman as well. So, and I'm pretty sure once he actually makes his Batman movie, the Batman and Superman are going to come together.
Maybe.
And combine those universes as well. Because we did see a Gotham City reference in the Superman movie.
Do you think that compared to Lex Luthor in the original Superman, Lex Luthor is the villain, but he's also pretty funny, has a sense of humor. When you look at the old Superman
that's
movie?
the Donner Superman. This Lex Luthor is more brutal.
Yes.
I mean, he actually executes someone. The Gene Hackman Lex Luthor would never do something like that. So, like I said, it's just different versions. And, that was the 1970s, so they really wanted more of a comic book kind of feel. Even though this movie is actually more of a comic book kind of feel in a way. But
yeah, but Lex Luthor is just so serious.
Yeah, he's very, very serious in this. So I don't know what's going to be his angle, but all he did was confirm that sequel. He's writing a sequel, which I'm not surprised.
Do you think it would be better if? Do you want to see Lex Luthor to be like a villain, but also has a sense of humor, or?
Not with this one. They've already established that this Lex Luthor doesn't have a sense of humor. So you can't change him. I mean, he is who he is now. He's just very evil. He hates Superman. So you got to stick with that. You can't turn him into a Gene Hackman type of Lex Luthor. You can't do that.
I just like the Lex Luthor in the original.
Well, Gene Hackman is a legendary actor too. So everything he acted in, he pretty much turned into gold. So, but there you have it, guys. James Gunn confirms he's writing a Superman sequel. It remains to be seen how much this movie is going to make. But regardless if it actually breaks even or makes a profit, they're going to make another Superman movie. They just are. And we have to see how it actually goes. So, gonna leave right there, guys. We'll be back tomorrow with another video. Until then, be safe.
Goodbye.